Yo, what up, gamers? It's Friday. You know what happens on the second Friday of the month? That's not happening this month. This month, instead of cursing me, the evil video game sorceress and I have worked together to come up with a selection of games from the Bundle for Racial Justice and Equality. Hop over here. Oh yeah, that's there. Need to open up the itch.io client. Oh good, look, it's right there in the system tray. And here's our selection. There's 14 games here. I don't know if we're gonna get to all of them. There's a lot of good shit going on there. Right there on the frame at the bottom down here, you can see the link where you can purchase this bundle for yourself. It's pay what you want, minimum $5. For over 1,600 items right now, the majority of which are games.
They're almost at
$6 million. Holy shit! Let's push them past that, y'all. I mean, maybe not us few specifically, but just everyone in general. Oh, that's fucking amazing. Oh shit! Sorry, just at the last minute here, I was doing a bunch of other shit. So just at the last minute, I took a headache pill. So I'm waiting for my brain to clear from that. See, the headache gives you one kind of brain fuzz, the migraine does. And then the medicine gives you another kind, and until the medicine manages to push out the migraine, you have both kinds of brain fuzz at once. Let's see, these are all in some kind of order. That's fine. We'll just start at the top for now. I've got a Switch controller here that might work as a controller for some of these games. I better plug that in before we start. It should register as just an X input controller. itch.io has its own client. It sure does. And yeah, it's very similar in the way it functions on the front end to GOG's, and that you don't actually need it to play any of the games, but it's a convenient install location and launcher. So hey there, Xenon and Bad Road and Mox and Christy, welcome to the stream. Yeah, these are real video games right here. Went for ones that looked like they'd be good. Alright, that's the sound of a controller being plugged in. We shall see if it works. Not giving me an error sound, that's a good sign. Alright, let's see. So, y'all hear that Oklahoma finally got Slurpees a couple weeks ago? How wild is that? Oklahoma had a different recipe called the 7-Eleven Icy Drink for decades. And now they've switched over to the Slurpee, which is better. I say that as someone who has drank a lot of Slurpees in her time. I tried a mask I got, and it turns out it doesn't have a filter pocket, but it can hold the filter behind it, and I think that's fine. That should be fine in theory. You could always, like, I don't know if you can sew patches and things, but you could sew a filter pocket into it, I believe. Ooh, now I'm craving Slurpees. Fuck. Alright, let's get started on the first game. Called Can Androids Pray? Red. Angry femme mech pilots at the end of the world. So, 16:9, windowed. Graphics quality, Mechromancy, Mechocurrency, Mechron Georgia, and Mech My Day. Very nice. We'll try it at the highest. That'll be much less risky once we get the new computer by the end of the year. New computer will almost certainly be able to handle the highest quality on most of these games. Or any game. Oh yay, controller support right off the bat. Also a mouse cursor. a special mouse cursor, so who knows. Mods do be on even more lookout than normal, because unfortunately this is the kind of stream title that will attract trolls. None of the buttons are... oh, there it goes. Content warnings for suicide, religious themes, and military censored profanity. Don't know how far in we have to get before those are a thing. Alright. Oh no, is this a first-person game?
Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted.
If it's a first-person game on itch.io, it's almost certain that I won't be able to play it, but we'll see once it gets started.
Blessed are the meek.
It's a visual novel. It doesn't look like one.
Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy.
It's kind of striking me as a JRPG at the moment.
Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God.
Very loud bass all of a sudden. Your fuel line's cut, dumbass. Can androids pray? These are good options. Right here, these are good options. Fuck my giant metallic body. Even if we didn't have to worry about corrosive air, or not having supplies, or having long-range comms, or not having shit fuck all when it comes to surviving past tomorrow, we're doomed. My arm servos are locked, Private. Judging from the condition of your mech, you aren't moving from that spot either. No matter what we do, or what we say, or what we want, your fuel tank's gonna blow us sky high. It'll happen just as the sun rises. Should be beautiful. Why'd you chase it? Why call him an it? They could have been a her. Okay, interesting point. Why'd you chase her into a series of blind corridors? You sent us after a 40 G9 buckshot H09 in a fucking canyon. The mech has buckshot in its name. What did you think would happen? I blame you. This is your fucking fault, Private. My name's Court, jackass. Okay, this is your fucking fault, Court. Hey, Fal3, good to see ya. I do not want to die. I really, really don't want to die. And if I was going to die anyway, I would have wanted to plan it. I would have eaten whatever I wanted. I would have tried one of those Avert Classic programs instead of rewatching Mecha Mates. I would have tried reading at some point. Okay, maybe not that last one. I'm having trouble with my imminent death. The civility filter seems to be picking up on that. On the bright side, I guess it'll go before we do. Shit. I'm sorry. Wanna know something funny? Yeah, what? Your little stunt saved our lives. Don't think I've seen one of my streams before. No, I guess not. I guess I've only ever seen you in Alice's chat. Well, welcome. Temporarily, but still. When you pulled me away from the engagement to chase that bastard, I saw something go off behind us. Didn't realize what it was till now. The Mercury Protectorate has a fucking anti-ferrous bomb. MP sacrificed every unit they had in that crater to wipe us out. Okay, the mic is picking up shit, and I don't know what it's picking up, even when there's not background noise. 1 second. It's probably the bass from the speakers. Little less sensitive.
It's the bass from the speaker.
It's not coming through on the stream at all. Right. Or
Yeah,
not noticeably to you anyway. Yeah, it's having trouble closing when the bass is going, so I'm just gonna turn my speakers down a bit. And that should fix it for anyone with like high quality enough speakers or sensitive enough ears to notice it. Also gonna turn down the audio capture, because that looks like it should be drowning me out, though no one said so yet. Okay.
Oh, it might have been.
Alright, this should be much better in any case. Very picky about the sort of games we watch streams of, so yeah, don't like anything, any like major game spoilers, huh? Kinda loud, but the nature of the audio here makes it not drown you out. Well, that's fascinating. Probably melted us inside our suits. As far as deaths go, this isn't gonna be so bad. Well, at least we're taking one of those MP fucks with us. Good riddance. I'm not sure we did that. You know how Chain of Command works? When Captain Borner went down, I had to pick up his... You know, I asked for this detail. I volunteer to do something just once and it kills me. Sure learned my lesson. I mean, fuck! No one thinks about the Mercury Protectorate. Command didn't project a single casualty. Vert networks were already fighting over the streaming rights. That's how much of a cakewalk this was supposed to be. We were supposed to stomp them. MPs aren't supposed to have enhanced mechs. MPs aren't supposed to have giant-ass bombs. I guess they do now, though. Look at me. I'm looking. Can't even move my arms. Hang in there. Huh. I'm sure trying, Private. We really are gonna die, you know. The air in this sector is toxic. Without fuel or battery packs, our life support's gonna run out. Also, you're gonna explode, so that's a problem. They used to call this planet Earth. Watch documentaries about it. Sunsets were supposed to be beautiful. Now that that's all this stuff in the... Now that there's all this stuff in the air, the colors and light and stuff, it's to die for. This doesn't have to be the end. There has to be something we can do. I admire your persistence. We are totally fucked, though. Sorry. You ever think about God? I avoid games that we haven't played, and generally games we aren't interested in too, and our genre is pretty much just RPGs and puzzle games. Something I found being on Twitch is that watching games that I'm not interested in will suddenly make me realize I'm interested in those games. Oh, that's my little bit of advice as someone who's been out here for a while. Not really, no. I think about God a lot. I try not to, but I do. There's this person thing and see everyone and everything, made good and evil, made the universe. Shit's confusing. I keep thinking and trying to understand him, and it's... God is... What do you think God's like? I really don't think about it, Beatrice. Okay, I get where you're coming from. Here's the thing. I think God's terrifying. I'm used to being monitored and judged by people who don't give a fuck about me. Perhaps, but I have a bad habit of getting into just asking question after question that annoys people. That would not annoy us here. That would not annoy us at all, so I highly recommend coming on back for a game that you didn't immediately think you'd enjoy. We're in the military, and we still got it easy. Shit, the Venusian Confederacy is just 1984 with an anime mascot. I get apathy. What scares me about God, what keeps me up at night, is that God might care. That he's seeing all of this, all of me, and has feelings about it. About all of us. Feelings we can't even comprehend. Hey, Andy. A sentient mind that processes fucking everything and can do something about it and does do things maybe, but you can't tell when, or maybe you can, but you at night, when I get out of vert, I look up at the stars and hope whatever eyes or eye that God has brushes over me. I feel ashamed for feeling that way, but it's true. Stop looking at me, stop feeling, please. So there's no way out of this at all. Not be here. That help? Sorry, I get snarky when I'm about to die. Shit, even that sounds sarcastic. I'm really not trying to I relate to Beatrice so much right now. Fucking text. Do these things support Unicore text? Do we have emojis? Thinking face emoji. Huh. Guess that answers my question. Funnily enough, that one is super illegal on Venus. When Captain Borinar went down, I freaked out. He taught me everything I know about surviving. Not boot camp bullshit, that's conditioning. I'm talking about the stuff that gets you through this life after an engagement's over, the day after day. The stuff you use to help others do it too. Couldn't believe he was gone, and once I got to his body, I froze because I went through Cap's data log. It wasn't chain of command. I wanted something to remember him by, but I ended up finding, fuck it. I've got some existentially terrifying news. How do you want to hear this? Just be honest with me. Oof, okay. We do everything in Vert. Study, sleep, train, screw, all of it happens in virtual space. Supposedly to conserve resources, reduce disease, have more intensified experiences. They give all these reasons, right? We can't even control the airlocks on these mechs ourselves unless we're in critical condition. That's because every 1,000 soldiers deployed, exactly 7 are physical people. Humans are pattern breakers. That's it. Just enough free thought to keep data centers millions of miles away from identifying calculated attack patterns and slaughtering everything. Compressed noise on an audio pulse. I don't know how far up it goes. Is this just an army thing? Is the entire vert just filled up with these fucking computer people? The sensation of getting inside the mech, the allies steel on your toes, they could fake it. They could... I don't know, Courtney. I don't know anything, and I'm scared, and I'm dying. What does that mean for us? I mean, there's no way to tell what we are without dying in the process. If we open our airlocks, we die. If we don't, we die. But we'll die without knowing what we are. Brings up nasty questions I thought I'd solved. I'm not crazy, even if some of our conversation has suggested otherwise. I'm not crazy or irrational for thinking that something exists beyond myself that I can't see or fully comprehend. Look at the sky. Just fucking look at it. I saw how small I am in this universe, and I thought something has to fill all that empty space. Someone has to care about us. I do believe that, but now I'm looking up, and when we thumped here, in what's basically our graves, I had one thought in my head. Can God hear circuits? It sounds pretentious and absurd. But I thought that. I felt tears on my cheeks and wondered if they were real. I just murdered a man, or a machine, or something, and I'm crashing here next to his flaming corpse, wondering if God listens to computers. Does he just drown out the buzzing? Where's this going, Beatrice? I'm gonna open the airlock, Courtney. The sun's gonna rise, and I'm gonna know. For once, I'm gonna know something. Will you do it with me? Please? I really don't want to be alone for this. Okay. I mean, we're gonna die anyway. Let's do it. You know, I don't think God can love everyone. If he did, it wouldn't mean anything. You know you love something because you know what hate is and fear. Love isn't any of those things. If he feels he's truly anything like us, he holds grudges. He changes his decisions, can take things too far, not far enough. I guess that's what I'm banking on. There's some part of God that's just vicious and petty and eccentric and short-sighted enough that he can understand us, even if we aren't human. I believe he's better. Last chance, Courtney. I'm in. Oh, there it is. The sun. Of the little bits and pieces of the Bible I read, there was this one part that always stuck out to me. It was about this ugly guy named Moses. He was a prophet, a leader. Him and God were on real good terms, apparently. But when he asked to see God's face, God said he couldn't. God said if someone looked at him directly, they'd die. We're already dead, Courtney. I'm not committing suicide. I really don't believe I am. I'm gonna see him, Courtney. I'm gonna see God's face, and I'm gonna find out if he loves me. My God. I was right. It's beautiful. Oh. Wow. Hello. That was fucking good. Links in the chat. Once again, the link for the entire bundle is listed here on screen as well. I don't want to try and pronounce the author's name. Now, Natalie Clayton I can pronounce. Javier, Zalavier. I am so sorry, I'm probably butchering your name. Yes, Fel3, that's what I got as well. There's another version called Can Androids Play Blue? Well, that's in the bundle too, right?
It is not.
It is not in the bundle. Well, shit. I was hoping it was, because then I could be like, go get the bundle. Which I can do anyway, but you know. That was fucking beautiful. Let me just take a second. Let me just take a second to bask in that story we just read. Exactly, Fel3. Go get the bundle, everyone. Alright. Our next game is called Fugue. Make music, chimes, and melodies in this musical puzzle game. Alright, another Unity default launcher. I'm not a huge fan of the default Unity launcher. But it's nice and simple, at least. When it's not altered too heavily to have weird resolutions and shit, that's better. So this has been good so far. Have you pre-decided what games to play, or are you just picking interesting ones? Oh, Christy and I went through the bundle the other night and picked out a whole bunch. Again, there's like 1,000+ games in here to play, so this is just a tiny, tiny amount. Press any key. Alright, controller support, hooray. I need to clean this monitor. Select world. Controller has stopped working. Okay. Partial controller support. I've just got the one world, which appears to be Snuggly the Crow's Nest. For taking suggestions, we played a few and found some neat ones. You can definitely post those in the chat for other people, and they may crop up on here as well. Normally for this show, which we do second Fridays of the month, Christy picks indie games on her own and presents them to me sight unseen. Yes. There's usually a unifying theme of some kind, though sometimes it's pretty vague. Oh. Alright. We've only got naturals, it looks like. I have no idea what to do with said naturals. Nor do I... 3 plus 5 equals 8? What? I have no idea what this is asking from me at the moment. What?
What is the
Okay. Like this. Alright. And that'll probably play out songs when done correctly. Okay, so this is actually a math game. That is not how it was initially described. Alright, so now we've got 2 birds that need to add up to 10. And so will 2 and 4 do it? Yep. Recommendations for anyone who cares. Ethereal, Side Words, Dawn of a Soul, Pipe Push Paradise, and Silicon Zeros. Pipe Push Paradise I played a bit. I actually wasn't a fan of the way it uses 3-dimensional space, but I think that a lot of people could enjoy that quite a bit. Mm-hmm. Alright. This should do it then. Alright. Need to add up to 12. Let's go minus 2 plus 6. This isn't really puzzles at this point. This is just doing basic math. Thank you, Bad Road. It's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone, except, you know, math. So I'm hoping after World 1 this gets a little more complicated. It's certainly got a fucking cool aesthetic. Golden Treasure, the Great Green, which we haven't played yet, but have friends who rave about. Ah. Awakened a Dragonkin aspect in one of our friends. Wow. Oh shit! I played the demo of that on Steam. That's in here? Hell yeah. Go plus 6. Oh, I can only go down to minus 3. Darn. Minus 1, minus 3 then. So far this is kind of nothing. I wish I could just skip to the next world. Okay, finally. Finally something different. It has to add up to 5 total, I guess? Which is impossible? Let's see what happens when I hit play. Yeah, there's no way to add that up to 5. Because that's always going to come out to an even number. Means that the answer is something different. Or maybe they both have to be 5? In which case, minus 1 plus 2, let's try that. Alright. So that's still nothing. Like, I get it. This is basically instructions. Just quite long for an instructional section. Especially since it made me do a lot of nothing for like 6 levels. These have to add up to 25, which means add 10. 5, add 5. Whoops. Not add 5, add 10. 5. There we go. And now you can't move them while they're moving. I also like how the screen gets swallowed by birds. That's pretty much my whole aesthetic. Again, I'm just doing basic arithmetic. Not sure what I'm supposed to be getting out of this. And now it's back to just basic arithmetic and nothing else. Which it already was, but it tried to make it look like it was something else for a second. Here we go. Okay, how am I supposed to make them both add up differently? Try adding 6 and 1 and see what happens. Why did that work? Oh, this one moved upwards. So I accidentally got the answer correct. I guess if the bird's looking upwards, they'll move upwards? Okay, the bird's looking in the direction they'll move. Okay, now it's getting into actual puzzles. Alright, so we gotta get that up to... So this one won't move, so that'll be 9 and 11. This one won't move. So that'll be 14 and 17. This one will move down. These two will both move down. 4 and... Can't have it. Okay, 14, 16. Means we want this one to be 3 and 3? No, 3 and 2. That should do it. Alright, so it's still simple, but I can see how it's going to get more complex as it goes. I'll do a couple more of these. I don't think this is really my kind of game, but now that I see where they're going with it, combined with the gorgeous aesthetic, this is cool. Alright, -5 to 11. Let's add +5, +5, 6. Exactly, Feltry. Alright, this time we've got this one going downwards. We go -2, then -3. This one's also... So if the answer is correct for the front bird, it's always going to be correct for the back bird as well at this point. So again, it's kind of an illusion of complexity. Not necessarily, since one step down from 1 is minus... Oh, didn't even notice that. Huh. Four and 2. Have to make use of that at some point. Speak of the devil, there's only one bird looking down and the numbers are 2 apart. So, we gotta do 1. Okay, that wasn't outside, that was in the game. Mike still picked it up. So now I'm doing that thing, as pointed out by Feltry. Though at this pace, it'll be World 7 before you need that. Alright, so that'll put it at 3 and 3. 2, 1, 1. Now this one's looking down as well? This is the one that's looking down. Okay. I had them mixed up slightly. Alright, I'm gonna call it there, because I'm starting to feel like I'm in a fugue state. That's really pretty. It's not my thing, but I imagine it'll get into more complex math as it goes. So that is a chat. It's called Fugue. Alright, now let's move on to this one I've been looking forward to. I think we'll actually save that one till later. Dominique Pamplemousse in It's All Over once the fat lady sings. We're gonna save that one till a bit later. It is very slow, which if you're looking to relax, that's not always a bad thing. Let's try BeGlitched. I'm gonna assume there's gonna be flashing lights here, so I may actually... Oh god! Why did it go full screen? Never mind. Sure, it'll capture fine in full screen, so this is fine. User 1, 2, and 3 are all Glitch Witch. Art Machine 1, 2, 3, 4, very clever.
That was the video.
Yes, that was the video game. Whoops. And now it's not in full screen anymore. There we go. Alright. Read me. Hello, stranger. If you're reading this, it means you managed to find my laptop in its special hiding spot. Lucky you. I'm actually a pretty cool computer witch. You know, manipulating the fabric of the modern world to my will. Kind of a big deal, winky face. This computer just so happens to contain many of my secrets. I might just teach a few of them to you, if you do me a favor, tongue face. The favor is this, ellipses, ellipses. I need you to take my place for a while. If you're interested, and I know you are, then you should start by getting familiar with my computer. Head over to FlowerNet and play around a bit to get your bearings. BT dubs, the password to FlowerNet is one Chief Frocka with a 0. One Chief Frocka. Good luck! Big grin, big grin, big grin face. One Chief Frocka. Oh, that's some good stereo sound. It looks like I'm on a network. What can I do here? Self.chat. You can click on computers and click the login button. The rest is up to you. Fucking clip it. Also, help is available if you click on the question mark button in the upper right. Oh, thank you. I would never thank Clip It. Log in, nada. Log in, empty. Log in, empty. Log in, nothing. Log in, nada. Log in. Ooh, next. Whoa! Logging into that computer sent me somewhere else. I think I'm even deeper in the network now. What's up with all these symbols? Donut! Jelly-filled are my favorite. Thank you, sweetie. There's a flower on this one. Bun bun. Flower. Donut. I guess we have a limited number of cycles. I don't know what cycles are. Zilch. Oh, we missed one over here. Bun bun. That's 2 buns in 1. Oh, we got all 3 buns. We're rocking now. So now I guess we go here because we got all the buns. Oh shit. Got a flower. Okay. At last, Glitch Witch, you show yourself! Come over here so we may have a rematch! Hi, who are you? It's natural you wouldn't remember me. The last time we met I was weak, but I'm no longer the same left clicker I was back then. Come and face me now. I'll make you remember my name. Hacker Radstro approaches. Stands in one place unless discovered. Attacks on cycle over. Okay, what the hey is this biz? Don't pretend you don't recognize the battle grid. Can you find my hiding spot and explode it? You may be good, Glitch Witch, but there's no way you're good enough to beat me without dragging sectors or clicking sectors. Oh, don't even try it. Does he realize he didn't hide? I can see him on the grid. Oh, it's match 3 RPG. Uh-oh, there's a bomb sector exactly on my location. I hope she doesn't click it or I'm totally cooked! That's some good bat, Xenon. Wait, I didn't say that out loud, did I? Golf! Okay. We defeated the hacker. Oof! Your skills haven't faded in your absence, Glitch Witch. I will train harder and return again! My eternal rival. Oh, okay, that was a doozy, but I guess I won? This is just a cute little match 3 RPG, I guess. Isn't Gorf an Atari game? I mean, it could be like Yar. Huh? You again? Okay, I just realized I forgot to hide in our last match. I call a do-over. You can't say you defeated me if I make a clownfish mistake like... a clownish mistake like that. Y'all ever made a clownfish mistake? I think I can... Whatever, jeez, come at me anyway. I'm still standing in the way of the exit! You'll have to fight me properly to continue. Alright. Stands in one place unless discovered, attacks on cycle over. Here again. That's right. You may know how to use bombs, but I'm actually going to hide this time. You won't be able to win without clicking some computer sectors and compass sectors. Well, let's find out what a compass sector does. Hold down. Maybe in that area. Okay, so they point. Oh shit. Whoa, don't just reveal my location directly. You know that just lets me attack and retreat to a new location. Alright, it's in one of those 3 spaces. Haha! That's what you get for standing on a bomb, you jerk. Gorf is an Atari game and an arcade game previously that was apparently voted best solitaire video game in 1983. Wild. Thank you for the quote, sweetie. Okay, I concede your skills are still the real deal. One day I will be as premium as you, BeGlitched. Just you wait. I mean, I am pretty premium. That means I cost extra with no increase to quality. Ooh, an egg. There was a bun in that egg. A bigger egg? What the hey? This feels like the same network, but everything got mixed up. Did that egg scramble the network? But that was clearly a fried egg. Another egg? Maybe the icons on the computer screen aren't what's buried in the computer. Maybe they correspond to something else. They correspond to what's at each of the exits. Zilch. There are eggs in all three directions? There's no egg here. Oh, that means there's nothing in two directions. There's nothing in this one, we know that. That's a zilch, right? This says there's an egg on that one. So let's find out if this is a zilch. No, that's a bun, okay. Which means that this one, because that's an egg, that means this one is the next bun. Alright, we're getting there. This says there's a bun nearby, which would have been this one. But that's just... Okay, so there's two buns, which means this is a bun. Alright. Let's get out of here. Alright, this is cool. Thank you, Handy. Ratings suggest that the Atari 2600 and VIC-20 versions of Gorf were kind of bad, but the arcade was reportedly very good. That's not too uncommon for the era. The icon only ever appears once. Each icon only ever appears once from what I can tell. Just look at Pac-Man. Yeah, the Atari 2600 version of Pac-Man is not great. Okay, nothing here. There's a file on one of these. Hello again, stranger. Congratulations if you're here. Then you have at least some proficiency with my old computer. I might have even let that clown in on purpose to test your battle skills. That wasn't a clown, that was an elephant. Learn your professions. Since you can be useful, I'll give you the password for level 1 locks. It's Buttersoft Seats. When you're ready, meet me at Ducknet. I have a job for you. Yeah, this is cool as shit. Legend program unlocked. Learn about mysterious symbols. And the exit is this way. First name, Elephant. Last name, Elephant. Occupation, Elephant. I like these random fucking hex codes off to the side. Hello again, stranger. It's your first job. Are you excited? So this place used to be a forum I moderated. Seems like it's fallen to the pit since I kind of went away for a bit. I think a duck guy is in charge now. Take him out so we can clean up a bit. So this is just Mastodon the video game. Keep in mind, this is a real network, so there'll be some symbols you're unfamiliar with. In my infinite kindness, I gave you a symbol legend earlier. It should be up under the login button. Feel free to use that if you're confused. Good luck dealing with all these problems. Later. There's elephants here. Alright, so there's an egg on one of these. Let's fight an elephant. You still have your dad's 2600. Very cool. There's some fun little games on there. Mom's favorite games on it were E.T. and Pac-Man. Oh, that's wild. E.T.'s one of those games that isn't as bad as it's given credit for, but you need the instructions to play it, and it's not great or anything. Alright, it's in one of these. I think. That means it has to be in this one, or this one. And that says the same exact shit. Alright, need to do something with batteries? I forget how to recharge. Oh, that gives plus cycles. There we go. So it has to be here, right? Which means that'll... What? Oh, it attacked. Yeah. That was probably useful. Trying to get a bomb onto it. Blarf! Two eggs. Alright, so that does show the number of eggs, yeah. Two eggs. Means this one... Two eggs. Good lord, there's a lot of eggs here. Only one egg here. Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time? Absolutely not. There's just so many eggs, so this is the exit. And everything else is fucking eggs. It was very rushed and made by literally one dude sitting at a computer in his home. And again, it's okay if you have the instruction manual and read it. Alright, let's go jungle. Alright, it's in the upper 6. It's in one of these 4. It's in one of these 2. It's in this one. Well, are you actually trying to do something on low energy? You should know that you need to line up 3 or more batteries if your juice is low. Jeez. Okay. Damn it. Haha! There. Now I can take him out. Hooray! Atari had some real shovelware. Haha! There's also the Angry Video Game Nerd movie, which was based on the idea, and very possibly would actually call attention to it enough for people to go and search. I am almost certain some of those cartridges will still work. What's the yellow dot? Treasure. Ooh, I like treasure. This says there's treasure here, too. This is either treasure or nothing, so it's safe to search. You got an H-kit. A kit. Alright. And this one will also have a treasure. It's a big bomb. And then over... And this is a mine, so we don't want to open that. There's a mine here or here. And there's an exit here or here. Alright, this is the exit. Lots of mines. This is a mine, this is a mine, this is a mine. So do I have to beat all the enemies to use the exit? Or do I just have to beat the one standing on it? I guess we'll find out. Stands in one place unless discovered, steals compass sectors at the start of battle. Oh no, it's stealing all the compass sectors. Aha, Glitch Witch! I just stole all your compass sectors! See if you can beat me without those! Okay. Alright, somewhere in there. Oops. Alright, that limits the number of spots it can be. Well, that limits it further. Gotta be in one of these. Still gotta be in one of these. Oops. Yeah, I was guessing. Dwarf. Sometimes guessing works. Good evening, what is this? This is a game I'm about to call it on, but it's really good. It's called Glitch Witch. I'm gonna get too sucked into this one, so I've got to move on to the next one. Also, hey Riz. That is really, really excellent. BeGlitched, sorry, not Glitch Witch. That's super fucking good. Alright, we haven't had a real stinker tonight so far. Alright, let's try Butterflies Episode 1. All 3 downloading. Good person. Alright. Le Cru. I highly recommend using a gamepad. Well, it just so happens I have one of those devices right here. I don't have a face cam, so y'all can't see that I'm holding up a controller and shaking it at the screen. Christy can confirm. Who you calling a person? Alright, and this gamepad is not compatible. I'm gonna try it with the keyboard first. See if it's at all playable. They sure do. I mean, Enter the Gungeon highly recommends a 640 by 480. What the fuck? Enter the Gungeon highly recommends a mouse and keyboard, but the joysticks are a clearly superior target frame rate. 60. Let's go with 60. But gamepad is clearly a better control screen for that game. Alright, there we go. What are the controls? Oh, good. I sure am glad it doesn't actually tell me. Tag bound to shift. Are you fucking serious? No! Oh my god, moving the mouse is binding that mouse motion to it. Yeah, let's just switch to the controller then. Holy shit. Who came up with that? Does yours have a USB micro? Okay. Just pass the controller over, don't need the cable. Alright, let's give this a try. Alright, this one's working, good. Alright, let's give it a try. It does feel a little Jet Set Radio, huh? I don't want to go home. Okay, now it feels even more Jet Set Radio. It's not feeling any less Jet Set Radio as we go. I mean, it's a good thing as long as it controls better than Jet Set Radio. Because Jet Set Radio is thematically cool, looks great, and if you can get used to the controls, it's fun. You shouldn't have to ever get used to the controls in, oh god, in Jet Set Radio, because that's basically torture. Alright, you can do tricks. Well, it controls... I regret to inform you that it controls a lot like Jet Grind Radio, which is the American name for Jet Set Radio. I don't know why I said it. So we can grind. I guess because I had grind on the mind. It controls a little better than JSR. I know that's a low bar. I don't know where to tag or why to tag or what to tag. Do any of these buttons tag? Oh god, that camera's shooting at me. Are my controls just completely fucked? Yes. What the fuck? I didn't push anything. Tag, bound to... I didn't push anything. I guess if you wait too long. Tag on the right trigger. Dash on the right bumper. Jump on A. Turn on X and left bumper, those are fine. Pause is start. Alright, that should do it. So it's gonna be right trigger to tag. Okay. That's confusing. That's the whole thing? Okay. There's not a mini game for it. Oh, here we go. What the fuck? Okay. So what this feels like to me is like... Okay, I'm sort of getting it. This feels like someone wanted to make a demo of a spiritual successor to JSR. Alright, I'm sort of getting the idea. There is a mini game to it, but it's a little janky. There we go. Alright. Oh god, the camera control. Alright, I get it now. I'm not sure it's working exactly as intended, though. You gotta stop where it turns black. And... oh god! Is that a cop? Oh god, I'm being hugged to death by a cop. Get out of here, cop. What was the dash button? Ah, excellent. Dash button said trans rights. Oh, come on. Oh my god. Turn! Oh, that's an invisible wall. Okay. Oh, Jesus. So, I'm gonna stop this one. And say that this looks like something that could become something really amazing. Right now it is stylish as fuck. But it controls like ass, which again, just like its inspiration. Oh, losing speed. Oh, just like Tony Hawk, you jump and you regain all of your speed. Let's see what's up here. Oh, the inversion on the fucking camera control is getting me every time. Alright. So that's cool in missions. What? I guess we finished one. Alright, so that's cool in theory, but not great in practice. I think that with some work, that could be something really goddamn special, though. So that's Butterflies episode 1. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick BRB. We haven't even gotten through half of these yet. Alright, I'll see y'all in a few minutes. Alright, I'm back, and I've got a glass of milk. How rad is that? I'm like the cartoon character who walks into a bar in the Western-themed episode. So let's play Dogs Throwing Swords 2, 3 Barks to the Wind. Twin Strawberry. My favorite kind of strawberry because there's 2 of them. I don't know. Oh, Super Mario Brothers Super Show reference. I mean, not specifically, but it's certainly a trope that was used in the Super Mario Brothers Super Show at least once. But it's been used as far back as, like, the earliest one I can think of offhand is Droopy. The mysterious horned devil Aurelia has been causing mischief in the Dogwoods. 3 heroes have been chosen to take a stand and put an end to her tyranny. Now go! Go get it! Who's a good dog? You are! Alright. Fire with space, auto fire with R, reshape with left shift, rotate with left control. What? Alright. Those are some wild controls. I thought there was 3 chosen heroes. Oh, I get to pick 3 out of 4 of them. I guess we'll take the Husky, and the Corgi, and the Palm. Oh, okay. Like that Squaresoft game that came before Final Fantasy that I always forget the name of. Oh god, it's shooting bones at me. Oh fuck. It's not really a lot like that except for the final level though. Final level is kind of like this. This is cute. Dragon Quest. No, that was Enix. They were not always the same company, remember. Alright, this is a cute little shmup, I guess. We can leave them behind by accident. Ooh. Ah. So far, this is what I would refer to as fine. I had high hopes for it, I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit. Yeah, you can't do shit. Ow. It did shit. It turns out it can do shit. There we go. There's no pause button. Fuck. Can't get a drink of my delicious milk. Shouldn't games about puppies always have a pause button? For the pause? Oh good, everyone made the joke. Must be rough. So yeah, this game sure exists. It's fine. I'm not great at shmups, and they're not my genre by any stretch. Seems very simplistic for people who are really into them. It's cute. We'll, see if we can get to the second boss, see what it is. It's the same thing again. Alright. Well, that's disappointing. Alright, so that was Dogs Throwing Swords 2, 3 Barks to the Wind. It's alright. Alright. How about Planet Diver? It's one I was really interested in. We'll do that, and then we'll do speed dating for ghosts. Those were not swords. At least not by any definition I'm familiar with. Sport. Oh, I love sport. Wrestle aliens, fly through black hole, ride an asteroid, but she has not dive in planets yet. So I kind of want the cave story theme to be playing right now. Oh, geez. Let's go for arcade mode. Let's see if that'll just dump us right in. Oh god. It didn't react immediately. Okay. This is not working correctly with this controller. Or maybe it is. Oh god, you have to mash the direction to move? That's really weird. It's the same on the keyboard. Easier on the keyboard. Oh god. Oh god, that's gotta hurt. I'm not good at this. This is the best soundtrack I could have asked for. Like, holy shit, y'all, this is so good. Level 2! Alright, I see why it wants you to tap instead of just holding down a button now. Ooh, that's fire. Sure, let's hit retry. Let's try another round, now that I understand the controls. Certainly similar inspirations to Cuphead and Undertale. Ah, okay. I can dive upwards, too. Okay, and I could have used that to get more treasure there. Ooh, got that whole row. Also, I'm collecting what things are made of. You ain't getting me, bird. Oh, shit. Ooh. I wonder if I can charge through birds. Yes, I can. Take that, bird. Oh. Apparently you need to get it right at the beginning of your dive. Oh god. That one was inside of me. And I didn't appreciate it. Yeah, if you hit it while you're still going fast, but you don't have the motion lines around you anymore. Alright, so that's fucking good. Stop. Alright, so that takes quite a lot of star stuff. Quite a lot of star stuff. Just so much star stuff. Let's give it one more try, shall we? No mod. Bloody hell. There we go. Arcade. Thank you. The menu controls are confusing, which is a little weird. The controls in-game are pretty good. Menu controls, less so. Oops. This reminds me a little bit of Downwell. Maybe it's just because I'm going down a well, though. Ah, god damn it. I keep getting confused because it looks like I should be able to bash them and I can't. Oh, shit. Bloody hell. Ah! So I'm not very good at it, but it's a game I could see myself playing a bit. That's very good. So that's another game. It's called Planet Diver. That's one I can highly recommend. The dogs throwing swords was unfortunately just kind of meh. It looks sillier than it is. Alright, let's give speed dating for robots a try. Or speed dating for ghosts. Which robots are basically metal ghosts, so. There's your choices at the end of each room, yada yada, something something. Vibration, high. Well, high vibration. Is this controller? Yeah, that's got motors in it. Of course, it's iffy with PC games. Oh, hello there. You must be here for speed dating. My name's Fran. I run this little operation. So I guess the dark one is the one I'm picking? Nice to meet you, Fran. You're a nice one. We get all kinds of ghosts here. Nice ones, sad ones. You spooky customers. It gets lonely being a ghost. It has been pretty difficult. It has? Wonderful. Then let's get started. We've got 3 rooms set up, each with their own super fun themes. You pick one and sit at a table. Then what? Another ghost who also signed up sits across from you. You'll have a few minutes to get to know them. Then a bell rings, and you switch seats. A bell rings from somewhere. Just like that. In all, you'll meet 3 ghosts over 2 rounds, and then we'll learn the true meaning of Christmas. And at the end, you get to choose your favorite. If they liked you too, you go on a date! How's all that sound? I can't wait! Neither can I! First things first, though. Choose your room. Room of palms. Room of liars. Room of black. Let's take the harps. They sound the friendliest. Even though it also sounds like liar. The Room of Liars looks a bit like a conference hall, the kind you might see in an airport hotel. There was a meeting of regional managers here yesterday, followed by some couple's 65th anniversary in the evening. They left a few balloons behind. Warm, plush, stacking chairs are set on either side of lacquered oak tables. In one corner there are wine glasses and a metal pitcher of water, alongside a stainless steel urn for coffee. Ghosts don't need coffee. One particularly nervous ghost is holding a cup anyway. Some habits never die. Yeah, that's me, the nervous ghost with the coffee. The bell rings, and a ghost appears. Bah! A ghost! Oh god! Sorry. Of course you're a ghost. We all are. I'm still not used to this whole being dead thing. I'm not that scary. No, you're not. But you're still a ghost. When I was alive, I was so scared of ghosts. It started when I was little. A movie I saw. I pushed my bed against the wall. I told my mom. That was so I wouldn't fall out. I couldn't sleep unless my back was against that wall. Why were you scared? I'd picture the worst ghosts, devils, dark entities, hateful things floating in the dark, hiding in mirrors, watching, standing behind me. And now I learned they were there. Everyone who told me that there was nothing to be afraid of, they were wrong. Ghosts are real. And I am one. Sorry, I totally changed moods there. That's not so bad. For you, baby, I'd rather not become what I fear. You can be anything you want. Anxiety. I'm a spirit of anxiety. I might want to be anything else, but that's what I am. What about you? Are you afraid of ghosts? Not anymore. What changed? I found things to like. I want to find things to like. Every time I think I'm happy, even for a second, the anxiety knocks. Says, I'm back from my break. Did you miss me? Wow! The bell rings. Oh, that was just a bell. Phew. Thanks for listening. I guess we'll talk more in a bit. Hopefully the other ghosts are as nice as you. Ain't no ghost as nice as me. Another ghost appears. Look at this smooth motherfucker right here. Well, look what we have here. The ghost's voice creaks like ancient wood. Oh good, I got the voice exactly right on my first try. The name's Spooky Peter. He tips his hat. Dust spills off the brim. Milady, how do you do? I do okay. I'd wager otherwise. Like maybe you're scared. Like maybe you've seen a ghost. Spooky Peter laughs. Or coughs, it's hard to tell. You definitely are spooky. Thank you for saying so. I've been doing this a while. My record of hauntings goes back as long as the door. Since the Black Death took me in 65. 1665! Ha 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 ha! I thought the plague was earlier. The Black Death came in waves, lingered for centuries. I was a doctor in London. I knew I'd got it. The second the chills started, I was dead in days. Last great gasp of bubonic on the island. Some 68,000 went with me. Ever since then, I've been spooking folks. Even been in books. Not always by name, mind you, but you can tell when it's me. Top hat, the fear, all hot and sick. Nobody spooks him like Spooky Peter. I try my best. Do you? Yes, I see it. The potential, I mean. I can help with that. Teach me your spooky ways. Now. Spooky Peter doesn't just teach anybody. A rock has potential before you throw it through a window. What makes you any better? I make unplugged stereos blast music. I can pull my face off. That seems a little too much. Seems a little too desperate. Milk into worms seems like a good trick. Not something a lot of people have done, you know? Grocer fare, eh? I suppose I can see that working. Especially if they're drinking the milk when it happens. Worms is a leap. Maggots will blend in a little better. People are spooked by the unexpected. Messing with something familiar like that, it can be pretty spooky for No way are they going near milk again. Spooky Peter laughs. Or coughs. It's hard to tell. So how's that for a lesson? Useful. Good. There's more where that came from. If a legendary spookiness what you're after, and Spooky Peter's gonna take you under his wing, so to speak, you'll need a solid foundation. It's all about knowing your audience. A good spookiness in the details. The bell rings. The bell. It means we move on. Guess I'll be seeing ya when I come back around. A thick layer of dust now covers the table. Gross. That's very bright. Another ghost appears. Oh my god, you're a shark. Wanna make some money? Excuse me? Do ya? Want to make some money? Dollar bills. Cashola. You know the stuff. I understand what money is, yes. Good. Then you understand why I want more. Do ghosts even need money? Technically, no. We don't buy things. But money buys something else now. Favors with the breathers. Influence. Information. The living always want the money. I guess the same thing that God wants with a starship. The living buy plenty. The name's Leon, by the way. I rob banks, don't judge. You rob banks? Banks. Financial institutions. Cash condos. You know the joints. I'm noticing a pattern to his speech. I know what banks are. Good. You passed the test then. You meet my impossibly high requirements. A ghost who knows what a bank is. Let's do this. The problem with robbing banks, people see the robbers, but you can't see a ghosty. We can walk right in and float that money right on out. Genius, right? It's the perfect crime. I cannot believe I'm humoring you. You know it'll be a good time. We might get money out of it. And what are the consequences? The cops gonna arrest a ghost? No! No, they are not. There's no harm in hearing you out. No harm at all. At the very least, it'll break up all the gloom in this room. Leon looks around at the other ghosts. Yeesh. The bell rings. Nuts. Time to switch seats. Don't worry. I'll be back. We got more to talk about. The second round begins. I don't remember the voice. I already have forgotten the voice. The other ghosts? Holy, they were awful. Leon's just a creep. And Spooky Peter. That name is earned. Oof. Also, I think I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Kyo. Sorry. No need to be sorry. No need, sure. I'm still sorry, though. My anxiety gets the best of me, and social situations are tough. This one especially. Spooky Peter's been around. I think he's actually just dust. My rule? Never trust anyone who wears a hat. Stuff he said to me. The hairs behind your neck know me. It's best to hide in the corner of their eye. He's what I was afraid of as a kid. Said I had potential. If he sees something in you, I'd worry. Go to a medium. Try to get rid of that something. That might be good advice. I'm not a confident person, but I'm rarely wrong. You should stay away from him. Your speed dates are going well then. At best, dating ghosts is frustrating. Everyone asks the same things. How did you die? What was your life like? If we were alive, the questions would be like, what kind of food do you like? What's your favorite movie? Dying doesn't make people more interesting. It's Videodrome, by the way. My favorite movie, I mean. Long live the new flesh. Ah! You know it! Sometimes I feel like a VCR. Obsolete. Out of date. No new stories to tell. We can find some new stories. Maybe. Or we can just rewatch old ones. You missed things the first time, so... Wanna hear how I died? You wanna talk about it? Might as well get it out of the way. I was in film studies, working my way toward a PhD. In debt. Always pretty sad. I had good friends, though. I was always studying. One weekend, they convinced me not to study. They said we should go to the lake instead. I couldn't swim, never learned. You see where this is going. I drowned. Everything went black and quiet. Woke up dead in a fancy wooden box, under 6 feet of dirt. They buried you alive? I was actually dead, don't worry, but I sure didn't know that at first. Didn't know where I was. I fell right through my coffin. Through my own body. Down, 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 into the bedrock. It was so dark. What did you do? I seized up. That actually stopped me from falling. When I freaked out, it was like my whole body became corporeal. Not flesh. Just like... You know how if you concentrate, you can still pick up objects? Like that. Except I was the object. And the earth was holding me. It was so quiet there. Stuck in solid rock. How long were you down there? It's hard to say. I didn't know much at that point. I didn't even know how I didn't know I died, let alone what was happening. Where I was. Drowning wasn't as bad as that. Listen, I'm sorry I've been such a downer. I promise I'm not always like this. I was thinking, maybe we could go out sometime. Somewhere quieter, maybe, with fewer loud bells and spooky Peters. I like that. Yay! I can't wait to do something with you! That isn't talking about myself. Sorry. The bell rings. See you after we're done! My spooky protege returns. What knowledge do you seek, protege? Protege? I have done the rounds. Had a look at the crop. Only you have what is required. The stuff. Now ask what needs asking. What spooks Spooky Peter? Not much. Though I will say, I ain't so fond of the beasts. What kind of beasts? The domesticates. Hounds. Felines. You're scared of cats? Spooky folk like me rely on a certain covertness. I can't just be all clanging about, announcing myself. That's not so spooky. Cats? They can sense a Spooky Peter. They know I'm there. If I hide in the closet, they'll scritch and scratch at the door. Start yowling. Even run around in the dark. Wake up the owners, I'd wager. It's trouble, let me tell you. Real impediment. Spooky Peter wheezes. Something's rattling around in there. You okay? Pay the rattle no mind. I died with it. stays with me. Ever been to the mirror world? I have. You've been beyond the edge, where the light bends green, where the eyes push out light. He leans in close. Could have fooled me. The bell rings. If you fancy another lesson, come by that edge of things. I'll show you around the other side. If I find the time. Carry all you want. I've got patience like I've got time. I can wait forever. Okay, so, here's what I'm thinking. You'll come in with me, while I get a third ghost to watch the door. Do you know which bank yet? Absolutely. A secluded branch up on the 4th. Bored tellers, lots of older customers. It's a great place to hit. How did you find it? Friend put me on it. He's trustworthy, don't worry. Leon pulls out some graphing paper. I drew the layout in pencil. Probably didn't need so much detail. Since we're going in the front door, I just figured it's best to be prepared. Wait, does this mean you're interested? No promises yet. Hey, it's something. So after we get in the bank... Oh man, think fast. We got company. Leon frantically puts the graphing paper away. So then I says to the priest... What are you two talking about over here? Oh, hey Fran. How's it hanging? We've had complaints, Leon. About my cologne? You know what about? I promise I don't. I'm just looking for love. Just like all the other ghosts. Just like my friend here. Fran stares at Leon, like she'll see the truth in his eyes. Fine, but I'm watching you. Both of you. That was a close one. Thanks for not ratting me out. No problem. I got a good feeling about this. We're gonna be rich. I don't need the money. The thrill, then. I've been chasing thrills all my life. I stole candy when I was 9. Switched to stealing beer at 14. Stole my first car a year later. Hit up convenience stores, drive-ins, even held up a laundromat once. Threw my back out, carrying all those quarters. Did you ever get caught? Big or small, every heist has a hitch. 3 or 4 went so bad I was in and out of jail, but wasn't anything serious. So I got a crew together. Started doing banks. Even country cops took that seriously. Got me good after 5. Spent the rest of my life behind bars. How'd you die? Prison's a hard place, especially when no one trusts you. If there's anything I learned from my dishonest life, it's honesty. The bell rings. That's our time. You heard my pitch. Gotta know me. A little more than I like. So what do you say? Fair enough. You know the plan. You know me. You change your mind, I'll be at this branch. This time. Leon slides you a slip of paper. It's been a slice. So, who are we gonna date? Are we gonna date Kyo, Spooky Peter, or Leon? Anyone got any preferences? Mock says Kyo. Andy says not Spooky Peter. Christy says Kyo. Felthry says Kyo seems to be the only one actually wanting a date in the first place. That's true. Alright, let's go Kyo. You meet Kyo the next day, waiting on the street as you approach, looking nervous. Ghost headphones. I'm nervous. Are you nervous? Don't worry so much. What? I said don't worry. Hold on a second. Let me take off these headphones. That's better. So what were you saying? Were those headphones plugged in? Plugged into the ether. So you ready to go? Sure am. Middle of nowhere. Not literally. I know, because we're ghosts. The middle of nowhere. Could mean something weird. Just come with me. Kyo takes you to the woods, deep into the trees, far from any paved roads. Do you know I make greeting cards? For ghosts to give to other ghosts. Happy anniversary of your tragic end. I'm happy for your loss, that sort of thing. It's just a hobby. You stop at a particularly barren patch of prairie land. Everything's frozen over. The few clusters of trees are stripped of their leaves with branches like bony hands. Squat birds huddle together for warmth near a frozen lake, while a dry, biting wind blows through. Isn't it great out here? I come here to think. Watch the birds, listen to music. There aren't many souls here. Just the birds and the wind. I can see why I like it. I can be myself here. No one bothers me. I don't need happy things to remind me that I'm not happy. I need sad things to remind me that it's okay to be sad sometimes. It's a nice way to put it. It's exhausting to worry like I do, but I'd rather embrace my sadness and just, ignore it. Sadness is a real thing. Real as we are anyway. So I embrace it. Kyo looks out onto the frozen lake. Come with me. I want to show you something. Kyo leads you away from the lake toward a pocket of trees. Hidden among the poplars and pines is an old house. The wood is gray and brittle, the roof collapsed long ago. This house is a tiny thing. When it was standing, it had just a single room. Inside, the floors are rotted through and covered in layers of bird droppings. In one corner, a wood-burning stove is rusted through. Not much else. An entire family lived here. Kids were born here. People died here. And it was abandoned. Left to fall apart. Lost among the trees. Now it's my home! Love what you've done with it. I'd never change a thing. Perfect. Kyo leads you back out into the cold. Back to the edge of the frozen lake. This is as far as I'll ever go now. And you know what? That's fine. Everything's fine. That was very sweet. So that was speed dating for ghosts. Judging by what we saw there, I am guessing there are 8 other paths to take. So, give that one a shot. I don't think we have time for the game I wanted to end on. So, instead we're going to end on gun rounds. Because that'll be quick. Got the link for that one? He's working on it. There it is. Alright, gun rounds. I like the idea that Leon and Spooky Peter ended up together by process of elimination. Oh, fuck. There's 10? Well, I was thinking 8 because there's 3 rooms with 3 ghosts in each. So that would have been 9 total. You know, so I just did it by process of math elimination. Ah, there's those 9 and then 1 more. Alright. What, if you just piss off every ghost in your room and go home alone? Alright, gun rounds. The round of guns. Alright, no controller support by the look of it. Give this a go. Oh shit. A lot of red. Alright, this is fine. Got a tutorial. Oh, we got a palette select. Just like that game that I mentioned earlier. Oh my god, the blue is somehow more offensive than the red. Click somewhere up here to set your target. Okay. After aiming, click a skill button at the bottom to attack, or press 1 to 4 on your keyboard. Ah. Pew! Skills consume ammo, so choose your moves carefully. Click on this enemy to target it, then try attacking it. Pew pew! Left click or spacebar to block. Beat enemies consecutively to add to your streak. Your streak multiplies money dropped by enemies. Pew pew! Reloading restores all ammo, but makes blocking harder the next turn. And also skip your turn. Beat all enemies to move on. Can I shoot the chest? Guess not. Oh, yes I can. Choose a skill to replace. Sure, let's just replace our regular skill. Ooh, shit. This is cute. Like a JRPG shmup. Beehive. Ooh. Okay, I gotta do it before it enters the shield. That's not what I was expecting. Ooh, fuck. That's difficult. That's some difficult timing. Bomb. Oh shit, it attacked me from behind. Huh. So you gotta hit it right as it touches the outline. That's wild. Like, as it hits the outline but hasn't touched you yet. Ugh. Huh. That looked like I got it. I really do not understand the timing on this. Let's try it again. Alright, let's try this. Oh, okay. Good. So that's what that does. Blocking will be harder this turn. Blocking is nigh on impossible for me anyway because I'm bad at this. Gotta hit it before it hits the outline, I guess? Kinda confusing. Yeah, you gotta do it right before it hits the outline. Good night, Fal3. Thanks for coming. Ooh, that's cool. There we go. Alright, I'm starting to get the hang of it. Oh, that's very random where that goes, so you only want to use that when there's a lot of enemies. While that is very predictable. Just a treasure, okay. Beam, a very accurate piercing beam. There we go. This is cool. I like this a lot. Cover all health, free. Find more chests. +2 ammo from blocking, occasional extra damage. I like the sound of... Oh, I don't have enough for it. Hooray! Oh, you actually got multiple purchases. Alright. Plus treasure. I like this a lot. Oh shit. Oh Jesus. Alright, what do we got? Zap! A thin piercing beam. Let's replace this large beam with the smaller one because it's cheaper and it's nice to have a cheap attack. Oh, this is really difficult. Ah, lame. What do I get for thinking lightning might strike twice? There we go. Alright, we survived. That's a good sign. I like surviving. Sure, let's just fucking solar beam. Oh. Well, that sucked. That is excellent. Palette unlocked. Watermelon. More redness. Art, also probably red. Watermelon might be green. Alright, watermelon's pretty good. Ooh, Jesus. Can barely see that. I like watermelon. Alright, so that's gun rounds. That's our last game for the night. That's cool as hell. Depending on how this goes, we may come back to this next episode. We'll think about that. Let's look at the schedule for the next week real quick. Sunday is Community Day with Animal Crossing New Horizons. Monday is Christy with Sunless Skies. Tuesday is Andrea with Super Mash. Wednesday is Sue with... What's Sue playing? Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Thursday is Alice with Chrono Trigger. And Friday is me with more Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. The game that should not exist. It cannot exist. Oh Lord, why does this game exist? We have a stream team. They are listed below. Here on the page at truck.community. You should give each of them a follow and keep an eye out for their streams in the near future. Thank you for whatever support you are willing to help us with, whatever support you choose to give to us. And more importantly, to the protesters out there risking their lives for just fucking equality. If you're thinking about cheering at us with bits, whatever, consider instead donating to one of those charities that just came up in chat. They need it right now more than we do. Alright, we'll see you next time. This has been Press Any Key. Black Lives Matter.